good week. We're looking forward to doing some art with you today. How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm doing pretty good, but I'm kind of getting sick and tired of being at home every day.
I can understand that. I'm thinking it's time we all get some superpowers. What do you think?
Definitely, I could use some.
You could use some?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to learn how to draw ourselves this week as superheroes. So here's what you need. You need 2 pieces of white paper, any color paper that you want, and then a piece of black paper. You'll need some colored markers, a black marker. You might use crayons or colored pencils. Those are optional. A glue stick, scissors, and some tape. So the first thing that we're going to do is draw ourselves as superheroes. This is me. I have come up with the name
Color Girl.
Color Girl. That's right. I almost forgot. I'm Color Girl. And you will have to come up with a name for yourself. I want you to think about things that make you special. Are you a good baker, or do you love basketball, or soccer, or drawing, or painting? Think about things that make you special and try to incorporate that into your name so it gives you an extra superpower. After we're done creating ourselves as superheroes, I thought I would show you how to make little comic books. You could make them like this, or you can make them like that if you want them bigger. But I thought that would be really fun. Then you can write stories about yourself. So I need to come up with one called The Adventures of Color Girl. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to remind you is that if you're using a black Sharpie, you want to put something under your paper so it doesn't bleed through onto the table. And then we're going to start with our superhero's eyes. So I'm going to kind of put my fingers in the middle of my paper, and I'm going to draw a big circle on one side, and then kind of eyeballing it, another big circle on the other side. Then I'm going to put little arches in it so that it looks like I'm looking somewhere. You're going to put a big circle in the top and a little one at the bottom. Big circle at the top, little one at the bottom. And then you're going to color in around those circles with your black marker. If you're doing this in pencil, then just remember to do this step when you go to color it in. Now, if we're going too fast for you, please be sure to pause the video and just pick back up with us. So now after you've done your eyes, we're gonna start to draw our mask. So I'm gonna start with a little line here at the bottom. And we're both gonna do 2 different masks, but the first step is the same. So I'm gonna come down like a U and out to the side. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I'm gonna stop. Now Callie's gonna do like a Batman mask. So Callie, to do a Batman mask, you're gonna put little dots up here at the top, kind of on the far edge of your eye. If I'm eyeballing it, that might be too far, like maybe right here. Okay, and now can you go ahead and connect your lines from the bottom to the top? Really nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, and now you're going to come down. You can even draw little dots here on either side. And you're going to come down to create your ears. Now you could make these ears cat ears or bunny ears. And then you want to do just a little light upside down U right there. Nice job. So if you want a bat mask like Batman, you're going to follow what Callie's doing. If you want a mask or glasses, you're going to follow me. So I'm going to start now by doing the top line of my glasses, because that will tell me where I need to come and finish. So now I'm going to connect my line here to my line there. I'm going to come up and down. And now I've created my glasses. All right, it's time to go ahead and add her face. You're going to draw a line down and around, kind of like an upside down question mark for your nose. And then I'm gonna make my girl happy, like super happy. So she's got a smile, that's how I'm gonna start. And then I'm gonna give a little line here at the end. And now I'm not gonna connect all the way here when I do this. I'm gonna come to maybe about here. So I'm gonna come down and up. And then I'm gonna give my girl some teeth and a tongue. And I'll show you how you're gonna color that later. But this section in here, you will color You will color black if you did this mouth. Now, Callie's going to show you over here how to do a kind of a grin, like, ooh, I'm up to something. Just you wait and see. Oh, that is a great grin. And hopefully this is the part that needs to be black for your mouth to look normal. Okay, so let's make the chin. So I'm kind of going to come here and I'm going to put little dots on the glasses so I'm looking across. And I'm going to make kind of a U-shaped. So you're going to come down and then come back up. Nice job. Let's go ahead while we're down here and give our person a neck. And then we're going to give them shoulders. So don't go straight down, then it looks like they have no shoulders. Make sure you come out a little bit and come down, giving your superhero some shoulders. And then you can do a rounded neckline or a V neckline. Either one works. And then make sure you decorate your shirt down here when it's time to color. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to give my person a crown. So this is how you're going to do it. I'm going to move up a little bit, and I'm going to start with just a little bit of a domey line across this character's forehead. And I'm going to put 2 lines up like this. Now I'm going to look to the center and I'm going to put a dot. Now I know I'm going to connect from here to here. You could do it with a straight line or you could do it with a curved line. I'm going to do kind of a little bit of a U line. Just ever so slightly. And then you could put any shape or symbol or word or anything you want right in here. I'm going to go ahead and put a heart this time. Okay, what's missing? We're missing our hair. So I'm going to give my girl long hair and Callie is going to give her superhero short hair just to show you some different methods. I'm going to bring my face up just a little bit on the other side of my glasses. Callie doesn't need to do that. Oh wait, you know what I almost forgot? I almost forgot the ears. You need to erase that. We need to give our character ears. So go ahead and come out and down on both sides. And you could add earrings or anything you want when it's time to go decorate. Now we're ready to add our hair. So Callie's giving her person some short hair. You could do it like that, or you could do it with lines. I'm gonna give my girl some long hair. Maybe your girl has her hair pulled up into a bun. Anything you can think of. And then here I'm gonna give a couple lines just kind of for bangs. You know, or that sweeping hair. Okay, I think we're done. What do you think?
Yep.
Let's color. We're going to speed up the video. You can go ahead and pause it if you need to finish your coloring. Here we go. Once you're finished coloring, now you're ready to cut out your superhero. So you're going to take your black piece of paper and your superhero and you're going to line them up and then you're going to cut them out at the same time with your scissors. So you can follow along, but make sure you pause the video if you need to. So I'm going to just make sure the black and your paper stay together as you cut. You can get rid of your scraps and you're going to set your superhero on your paper that you chose, whatever color. I chose yellow, and you're going to literally shift the black out so it looks like your superhero has a shadow. And once you've done that, then you can go ahead and you can glue everything down to your paper. So I kind of lifted up the black and gave that a little glue so I knew where it was going. And then I did the same thing here under my superhero. So go ahead and glue yours down, and then I'm going to show you how to make a book. The first type of book you can make with a cracker box or any kind of box, you simply cut out the sides of the box on both sides, and that becomes your cover. And then you can tape the sides together and then add some paper on the inside depending on how many pages you want. You just take white paper and fold it and trim it if needed. I use some double stick tape on the back side of the first page to get it to stay. So now I just have to fill my pages. So that's one option, is making it with a just light cardboard. The second option is to make a very small book. You need a white piece of paper. And we're going to go through this step by step. These books turn out really, really cute, just like this one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're first going to fold your paper hot dog way. Make sure you crease it and make sure it's nice and lined up. And then you're going to open it back up and you're going to take the bottom of the page to the top of the page and make sure your corners are lined up. And then I like to take my finger down to the middle and across to the sides like making the letter T. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video and catch up. Okay, once you have it like this, you're going to take the bottom, which is the folded part, not the unfolded part, and you're going to bring it up to the top again. Make sure you once again line up your corners. I like to crease down the center and then in the T. So now, when you open it back up, you should have a line down the middle and a line across. All right, so this part is the open part, and this part is where the fold is, and you are going to cut, and you have to be really careful here, not at the open part, but at the fold part. You're going to cut just to the middle line on that crease. So notice I stopped, so it looks like I have a pair of pants and I'm walking. Okay, now that you have that cut, you're going to simply fold your book back like that. And now, if I put one direction and one the other direction and it wants to go that way, you have made yourself a little book. So I then used some fun washi tape and I kind of lined it up at the edge, and I simply folded it over just as a nice little seam. You can tear or trim off the edges. And now you have a little tiny superhero book. We hope you had fun today making your superheroes. Callie, what was your superhero called?
My superhero was called the Healer.
The Healer. And what special powers does the Healer have?
She can run super fast. She can make a cure for the coronavirus in like 5 seconds. And she can help people and save people for their lives.
Wow, we definitely need the Healer these days.
Yep.
So the next step now is to make a comic book with the Healer as the superstar who saves the world from the coronavirus. I can't wait to read about it. And I am going to have to work on my comic book with Lover Girl and Color Girl. We sure hope you had a lot of fun today. We did. Take care. Bye.
Bye.